Hey loves, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. In this video I am making earrings out of cardboard boxes. I'm using my son's Huggy diaper box situation here. I made some out of Amazon boxes. So yeah, I hope you are ready for this, but before we do so, remember how in last video I said I was going to clean up the back area that's behind my studio? Well, I started it. I'm still not finished, but it's all good. So back to the earrings. I'm gonna link this in the description box below because this is gonna save you a lot of time and it's gonna save your hands. It's a box cutter and it's electric and it's super fast. So I'm just breaking down the box, nothing fancy here, and I'm gonna start cutting. Look how smooth this is. Now, of course, to get it straight, it all depends on you. However, it does a very good job. You just have to work with it because sometimes it does get stuck in certain areas. Are you gonna help me, Nico?
No.
No, you're just gonna put weight on my back?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, hang on tight. Because you might fall. Okay, so after cutting your boxes down, this is what I'm doing here. I am applying gesso on the area that has all the designs and stuff. So this is gonna help you kind of like make it not hard, but give it some sort of structure, let's say, so that it's not so flimsy. And it obviously hides all the logos and all the colors, so this gives you just a plain slate. It's like a fresh canvas for you to work your magic into. Now you can choose any color that you want. I am choosing like a Valentine Day theme just because we have a challenge going on in Dion's Woods Creative Connection group. So I'm gonna make some Valentine's Day earrings, even though Valentine's Day already passed. It's all good. So I'm just adding in some white paint, and then I'm gonna go in with some magenta. I like this magenta and I don't. It kind of looks purple, but anyway. You choose the colors that you want to. Alright, do whatever makes your heart happy and brings you joy.
Green light, red light. Green light, red light. Otro pecado.
So this is a great project like to do on a day where maybe you have other things to do or you just want to relax, because I'm using acrylic paint, so all you have to do is just let it sit there for like maybe 10 minutes so it can fully dry and then just come right back to it. So that's what I like about this. I'm just adding more color to this. This is not how it's gonna end up looking, just because I didn't like how the streakiness was going. To be honest, I just did not like how this red looked. I think it just started making it look kind of ugly. It's not very vibrant, so maybe that's why I didn't like it. So, and I've been really liking like using this spatula even on canvas. It just makes it super abstracted and just gives it a different kind of vibe altogether. You can use anything at this point. You can still use your brushes. You can use rubber spatulas if you have any, just to discard. these are great, these little plastic ones, and they're super cheap. You can get them at Michael's or Walmart or anywhere. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. You just try to make it like even, I guess, with all the colors. Something I do like to do is add more white to it and then go in with the other lighter colors, such as this pink one, just because it being it on top of the white just makes it pop a little bit more, so it's not so much like blending in or drowning behind the red that clearly I do not like. Then I'm going in with my favorite color. This is Luminous Opera. Oh man, so I just bought yesterday Luminous Magenta. Oh my god, I can't wait to use it. It's so pretty. I think it's even prettier than this Luminous Opera, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but this is my ultimate favorite pink color, so of course I just had to add it on there. And again, I'm not doing anything like strategically or anything. This is gold ink, acrylic ink, and again, just going all over the place. I'm just trying to get, just some variance in this area. And then I'm going in with black just because I felt like it needed something. But instead of doing what I did to everything else, I decided to make all these lines. So they're not like super huge, and I don't know. It just gave it an oomph to it. So now I'm just going in with the tip of the spatula. Again, these spatulas you could find like in a set, very cheap at Michael's. And yeah, you could just use them for anything. Again, there's no pattern really in my head. I'm just going with the flow of things right now. And you can never go wrong with glitter. I'm just saying. Okay, this is what I got done today. I pulled out the weeds from over here. I started moving the blocks here. That's full of ants. So we're just gonna let them be for now. Fingers crossed I come back tomorrow for it though. There's a bunch of those wrapped around weeds. I don't know what they're called, but man, they are strong. So let's see. I got most of this done. So yeah, it's looking better. Not really, but whatever, it's something. And I'm just gonna remove those blocks, and I'll see what I do with these rocks, but so far so good. So the challenge in the group is to use hearts in any of our art projects. So that was my inspiration for these earrings. Just using the mini Posca pens. I'm obsessed with them because their tip is like super skinny and just so small. It's a mini, so I'm obsessed with these. Okay, let's continue the fun. So I flipped this over and I'm trying to get the measurements to it. Now I made these too small, but that's okay. Go with whatever feels right to you. Whatever like width and length of earrings that you like, that's how you're gonna measure this out. Once you do that, get it from one way to the other, and then we can cut them out. This is tricky though, because you just don't know really what you're gonna get until the end. But because I'm also making them oval, like an oval shape, I'm not too concerned about it. But you can actually make it too small, and you can make it too big, depending on what you like. The first pair of earrings that I made like this, I made them too long, and between my earlobe and my neck, there's not a lot of length going on, so they look they look cute, but they look bad. So just keep that in mind if you're making these for yourselves. If you're making this for somebody else, doesn't really matter. Well, just depends on what you want to do. But now all I'm doing is trying to get them to be like the same length, so they don't have one super long and one super short, although that is a style. So it's all like whatever you choose to do at this point. Okay, if you have one of those machines, then I would definitely use it. My cousin has one. I just haven't been able to like make it to her house because I'm super impatient. So make sure you have a really good pair of scissors, because if you don't, this is gonna really hurt your hand. And all I'm doing is going from one side to the other, like from one point to the other, to make them oval. And again, I'm not like concerned about them being identical, just because then I'm gonna go back in and make sure that they're, you know, the same. And if there's anything like sticking out from one side, I'll just cut it out. That way, you know, they're like the same and not being totally different. But definitely have a good pair of scissors. These are just some of the tools that you're gonna need, and findings that you're gonna need to actually make the earring. I will leave down and linked in the description box the things that I bought from Amazon. The earring hoop thingies, they are so inexpensive, it's insane. Anyways, this is everything I used to make these earrings. Now this is cardboard, so you don't really need a lot if you're gonna make them yourself. So I'm just gonna let you watch how I did it. This is just to show that you can use what you have on hand, okay? Now I'm adding in some Mod Podge to put glitter on the sides of them. And the other earrings that I have made, I put gold leaf on it, but it's super messy. So I'm like, well, let me try out some glitter. The thick glitter did not work out, so I went back in with some gold, and that's what I ended up using for all of them. Okay, something I did not do until like after I had finished was seal the glitter, which is something that you really want to do. Seal it with Mod Podge and you're good to go. Okay, so the ring I'm using here is silver, and I did decide to go with the gold hoop earring part of it, but it's okay because it kind of blends in with the background of the design of the cardboard that we painted. So I'm not too concerned about that, of it clashing. But I couldn't find any that were gold, so I don't know. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. And now you just play around, you know, open the rings and put them in through the holes that you made. And if it's not going through, just go back in and make the hole a little bit bigger. You just twirl it around or go through the back. Sometimes the back is the one that doesn't let the ring go through, so you just gotta poke at that hole again. But I think these were super fun to make and easy because it dries fairly quickly, and then all you have to do is just put them together. And I think these are super cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell these yet. I might just make them for fun right now, and we'll see. But I think if you like these and you go to like, you have like a booth or stuff like that, I think these would do really cool, just because, you know, it's recycled materials, and I don't know, I think they're so fun. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm going in with the Mod Podge because that glitter was driving me nuts and it was going all over the place. So just add Mod Podge to it and it seals the glitter right up, and then you don't have to deal with that before getting to this point. You could do this way before or do it now. It's all good, but it's super simple and cheap. Okay, now I'm gonna continue using what I have. These are just paintings that I was trying out. I keep them because I have a problem with throwing stuff away. Anyways, paint over whatever paintings you don't like. And then you can make this your little card to hold your earrings. Yeah, I just put my stamp on it, and I should have gone a little bit lower, just so I can make a hole on it in case I do want to sell these at some point. But even if I put this on my Etsy shop, it's all good because at least they're there, something's holding the earring, and it has my logo on it. cool does that look? I think they came out so cool. And just, you know, you don't have to use a lot. You're using recycled materials left and right. And if you have paint, you just use your paint. So all you're really spending money on is the earring thingies, and that's it. So these are the other designs I have made so far. Yeah, just gesso and paint. And I love these designs because once you cut them, you have no idea how they're going to turn out, but I think they're going to be so cool. I can't wait. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it inspired you to either do the same thing, do something similar, or that it sparks something within you to make something of your own and make it unique. I'm outside, so the dogs are barking. Anyways, yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't and you enjoyed this content, subscribe. And yeah, listen, content is gonna look a little bit different here on this channel from now on. It's gonna be a lot of DIYs. I'm still gonna be painting furniture. I'm gonna have like a vlog style, lifestyle kind of thing, just because, you know, I want to explore all the things. So yeah, this is still not done. I still have to pull out those weeds and clean it all out and move all these blocks. But as you can tell, this is all sand back here, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know if to just spread seeds or whatever. I don't know what to do with sand. I live in Southwest Florida, so yeah. If you live in a sandy area, tell me what you do with your sand, soil / dirt. I don't even know what this is. I just know it's sand. Anyways, again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.